Hi, Assalamualaikum. Thanks for being here today. I'm SITI MARYAM SOFIAH BINTI HANAPI, and I'm going to walk you through a fascinating journal article that looks at how organizations manage to keep employee training going during one of the biggest global disruptions in recent history. Yep, the COVID-19 pandemic. The article was published in 2022 by Hafid Baha, Al-Muhajirin Rifai and Very Muldani, and it gives us great insight into how companies adapted. The first one is the challenge. Traditional training methods came to a halt. Example, in-person workshops, conferences, and seminars were all cancelled overnight due to lockdown. Employees work from home. Example, team had to attend training session from home office, often with limited access to work tools. Company need fast solution. Example, HR departments had to quickly implement online platform and restructure learning plans. Safety rules stop group session. Example, even small in-person coaching or mentoring your meeting were not allowed during the pandemic height of the pandemic. Okay, let's be honest. COVID changed everything. Overnight, in-person training sessions were cancelled, offices were empty, and no one was really sure what come next. Companies suddenly had to figure out new ways to train their employees, and they had to do it quickly. And not just any training, they need methods that would help keep people engaged and respect all the new safety rules. Not an easy task. What is HR training and development? Before we go further, let's clarify what we mean by training and development. Training usually means short-term skill building, like learning new software. Development, though, is about the long haul, grooming someone for leadership or long-term success. The paper emphasizes that both are vital, especially in times of crisis. Not only do they improve performance, but they also boost employee satisfaction and retention. For competitive advantage, example, company with ongoing training adapt faster to change, affect job satisfaction and performance. Employees who feel supported in growth stay longer and perform better. So how company adapted? So what did company actually do? They pivoted fast. Platforms like Zoom, Google Meet became the new training rooms. E-learning tools stepped up big time, but here the smart part. They didn't just move old training online, they redesigned it. Sessions were made shorter, more engaging, and packed with just the right amount of the info. Trainers also had to change their style, using more energy, more interaction, and more creativity to keep people involved, even through a screen. Okay, digital tools like Zoom, Google Meet, and e-learning. Company use Zoom for onboarding, while some build custom e-learning platform for internal use. Shorter, more focused training session. Instead of 2-hour lectures, sessions were broken into 20 or 30 minutes module with breaks. Trainers use energy and interaction to keep learners motivated. Example, trainer adds pause, storytelling, and humor to make session more engaging. Content was redesigned for virtual formats. PowerPoint presentation became interactive slide with embedded videos. Okay, next, key research findings. What the research found? Training is still possible even during crisis. For example, virtual tools allow continuity employee development. Engagement strategies matter. Trainers who use storytelling, pose, and humor saw better results. E-learning is scalable. Example, large companies could train thousands at once across locations. Content design is important. Well-designed modules work better than simply repurposing old slides. The study shows that training can still work. Even during a crisis, online tools help, but success depends on keeping people engaged and redesign content that works. Recommendation for the future. Strategies to overcome future challenges. Invest in infrastructure. Ensure all staff have laptops, stable internet, and access to platforms. Train the trainers. Help instructors become comfortable with digital teaching style. Design with flexibility in mind. Example, combine synchronous and asynchronous learning options. Monitor, evaluates, and involve. Regularly updates modules based on feedback and performance. Finally, let's talk about the solution. To overcome challenges in the future, companies should make a long-term investment, better tools, better connectivity, and better training for trainers. Thinking, design should be flexible, combining live and on-demand content, and importantly, it should always evolve, using feedback and to stay fresh and effective. For the conclusion, to wrap things up, the pandemic may have turned the world upside down, but it also pushed companies to innovate. Training and development didn't stop, it evolved. And going forward, the best organization will be the ones to stay creative, flexible, and open to change. They use feedback to keep updating their methods and focus on what learners really need. The pandemic changed training for good. Even traditional companies that rely only on in-person training now continues using online tools. Innovation and flexibility are key going forward. Example, organizations that adjust quickly to change by using new platform or revising content stay ahead. Company must stay ready for disruption. Example, firms now have emergency remote training plans in place in case of future crisis. Ongoing feedback and updates are essential. Example, regularly updating training materials, keep them relevant to changing industry needs. That's all. Thanks again for listening.